Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's now Friday the 25th of September. Heading home at 5:30, or heading to the parcel drop first anyway. Let's get going. So yeah, it's been quite busy again, to be honest. Well, I've been very busy as usual, but busier. A busy week at work, a busy weekend last weekend, of course. Had it all going on. So yeah, so work's been keeping me occupied as usual. Got a lot of roasting on this week. A lot of coffee gone out, actually. Cycled through a heck of a lot of coffee. Be roasting again Monday, some big batches to get caught up again, I think. Just in preparation. I am, though, I'm heading home on Friday, planning on not coming to work at all over the weekend. I'm going to have a weekend off because I'm just totally done in, to be honest. It's been way too hectic over really the whole year, to be honest. The whole year's been pretty damn overwhelming, but yeah, I feel like I need a weekend away from work, not painting, packing, roasting or whatever else, just do some stuff at home and relax and recover. So let's do Mr. Nellis, and then I'm going to go and drop the parcels off, and then we'll be away. Do other things. Look at this, it's flying now, my watch. So Mr. Nellis says, my things for you to talk about on your vlog. Me as I've watched Blast Off and Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood. Very good. That's alright, there's some good films there. Blast Off's good, actually. I can't do it like that. Means I've been to Bradford Industrial Museum to see the histories of weaving and printing there. Abbey House Museum to see a new exhibition called Sounds of Leeds on Saturday, and MacArthur Glen Outlet on Monday. Been busy, Richard. My own house, as on this past Sunday, has been 10 years since I started living there, and I am back to Pen and Magpie since early today. Very good. Boris Johnson, as he did a latest speech on this past Tuesday evening in hospitality venues as they close at 10 p.m, which it started on Thursday last night. Yes, so the new way to combat coronavirus is to shut places at 10 p.m, bars and restaurants and whatever else. How effective that will be, I don't know. The numbers are apparently still on the increase of infections per day and everything else, so who knows what's going to happen. Right, I need to go and get rid of these parcels, so I'll do that and be back for the run home. See you in a minute. Okay, back from that failed attempt at getting rid of parcels, because apparently all the lockers are full. Who'd believe that, hey? So I was hoping to just drop here and then head straight home, but now we're going to have to go to locker number 2. So I might just stop at locker number 2, to be honest, and then I'm not going to do a billion edits for the video. So yeah, busy old week. Oh, it's raining. It's very frustrating. Do you know?
Warning, K-band, radar, check speed.
It's not going to quite... well, he's diving in as well. So yeah, maximum concentration there because of a big bunch up of cars. So, why is everyone stopping here? They get confused by these light systems. Lost my train of thought now, concentrating that much on not crashing into people and the rain, which is very frustrating. So yeah, busy old week. Managed to get a lot done actually. I think I feel like I've achieved quite a lot this week, which is always nice. And I haven't actually had to stay too late at work either, which is even better. Obviously last Friday night was a late finish because I was meeting up with at Stephen Wood from Hive, which went quite well. Glad it was nice last week. Wouldn't be miserable going out somewhere today. So I met up with him, and then obviously on the Saturday was the Hive UK meetup. Somewhat reduced in numbers, mostly thanks to the rule of 6 coming in, the increasing coronavirus infections. They were all causing everyone to pull out considerably. I don't know, you'd have been better going on actually, mate, because this van seems to be trundling along like a slow thing. But well, we'll live on. So yeah, so we had the Hive UK meetup, which we managed to have 6, so well within regulations, fortunately. Don't want to be breaking any rules, and of course we all followed the important guidance by the government. Had track and trace form for everyone to sign, took their temperatures to ensure they weren't a bit hot. I'll tell you what, I'm getting past this Vanny because he's a bit of a slowie. He's starting to speed up now just because he knows I'm coming past him. Little monkey. So yeah, we had the meet up. I was in at 8 for work on a Saturday. This is why I need a weekend off. To start getting prepared. Food turned up from the Loom Lounge at, I think they came about 9:20 in the end. Food was amazing by the Loom Lounge, absolute. The thing is, it looks so good. I just want to leave that presented and not actually have anyone eat it. I wish I'd taken more photos of it, but I kind of got caught up with the whole. In fact, the whole day was me just getting caught up with stuff and not actually doing anything I wanted to do. Which was, I don't know. It just sort of the day disappeared. And I spent most of it running around making coffee and tidying up and fretting that people weren't eating the food and drinking the drink I provided and whatever else. As far as I can tell, the day went great. Like I say, I spent a large portion of it myself, just sort of running back and forth, making drinks and doing whatever else. But you know, it was a day to meet and discuss the Hive blockchain and cryptocurrency and sort of get people together and network with each other for ideas for promoting the blockchain and increasing its value. So everyone seemed to have a good time. We had the live stream running, which I've been editing the best bits of, and it's obviously I started the live stream probably about 9:45, which was well before anyone turned up, and it ran, well, basically it was running until I got back to work at 8:30 on the Saturday night after entertaining Stephen Wood in town for a bit. So obviously that's a very long time for video. I mean, it was only actually 28 gigabytes. So I was quite impressed that OBS had managed to, you know, do all that recording, but have it such a small video file. I mean, it wasn't the highest quality webcam, to be fair. And I just, when I plugged it in, OBS said default settings for this particular device, and I was like, yeah, do default, that's good. I'm not messing about trying to tweak it to get them the best out, because it was only a cheap webcam anyway. maybe next year I'll invest in a better one. I kind of wondered, because I'm wondering, I've not really played with OBS, but I got the impression I could have multiple inputs, so you could have a few cameras in different directions and thing, and split the screen up accordingly with that. And I kind of thought afterwards that'd be quite good. So I had a little one of these sports cam things, and I was gonna have thought about having that running, and just so I got some other video, and maybe then I could phase between the live stream one and this camera, which would be pointing a different way or something. But I never got time to turn that on as well, because I just got caught up with everything that was going on. So yeah, on the whole, everyone seemed to get on with the day, had a good time. I presume that they all chatted about what they wanted to chat about. So yeah, it all went all right. None of us had a temperature when we started or when we finished, and yeah, there was no problems. It was just, I say, just a pretty handy day out. We didn't, well, Stephen Wood got to see the Peace Hall, but I didn't get to take anyone else down or anything. By the time everyone had sort of driven or got trains or whatever, and then they got things to catch to go back again, it was a way of things that people came and then they went later on. But yeah, it went on for a good old period. So I'm just trying to edit down that 28 gigabytes, and whatever it was, like 10 hours worth. I think I've got it down to about four hours at the moment. But I'm kind of like, well, I'm alright, I can upload 4 hours to YouTube, but I don't think 3Speak is going to accept 4 hours of video, because it's going to be too big when I encode it. So I don't know if I've got to try and trim even more out of it. I don't know whether I'm going to try and upload the current edit to YouTube and have a bigger edit for YouTube. Now the guy roundabout decided to jump out on a taxi that was coming, not taxi, learner that was coming round, right when I was setting off, because I was thinking, oh, that learner's coming round, so I'll have loads of time. And instead he jumped out in front of him, so I had to go a bit hasty then. Oh, trials of life. So, yeah, I might upload this 4-hour monster. Which I've edited, as you know, I've edited it, and then the 3Speak version, I don't know, I might have to just trim that to absolute just few little bits where people pop up and things, and that's it. Because I mean, the trouble is I've left a lot in where there's just no one in shot, but there's talking in the background, because you can probably hear the talking bit of it out. Might be some important talking about blockchain and things like that, so I don't know, but I'll see. But also the other problem I've had with it is I ran out of room on my Mac Pro. You know, editing these vlogs, you know, there's only about 4 or 5 gigabytes in use, and I've got 2 Parallels Windows 10 VMs on there, which are like 80 and 60 gigabytes a piece. Plus, I've got everything else for work and all stuff and all the apps and everything. So it's only a 500 gigabyte SSD, and with everything else I've got on, I thought I got loads of space, but then I didn't when I was trying to do this, because obviously you've got the 28 gigabyte RAW file, then it's opening it, so it's doing another 28 gig for the working, then it's got to actually create the actual file that is going to be the output. So the video editing suddenly takes up a load of space, and I was trying to offload stuff last night while it was pretty much eaten all the space, so the Mac Pro was just completely in misery, and it slowed to nothing. At one point it just shut, well, it didn't shut, but it froze everything while it tried to deal with all this going on, because I was trying to move stuff and compress stuff, and yeah, so that wasn't good. I hadn't realised that was going to happen. If I'd realised, I'd have offloaded a load of superfluous video and goodness knows what beforehand, before I even started, so it wasn't a problem. But when you get to that problem, when you get it down to the, you know, the last gigabyte of space, then everything goes completely bonkers. So it was a bit of a nightmare, that was. But I seem to have managed to get it almost workable now. I've offloaded a load of stuff that never even needed to be on there. But you know, it is with computers, when you got space and you don't need to make any more, you just leave all that stuff on that you don't really use and not have an interest of or whatever else. So I don't know. I don't know. Seems to be working. Oh dear. Yes, sleeping. So I think my plan is to upload what I've got as YouTube now, and then do a bigger edit so it's down to, you know, half an hour or so just of actually seeing people for 3-speak. Pardon me, oh my goodness, how terrible was that? I don't know where it came from, it just popped up out of nowhere. So yeah, we're going up to the shop so I can get rid of the parcels, because the stupid machine hasn't been emptied. Hermes, why did you not empty machine? It's not good. And I don't think, I suspect, I can go in and actually check to see, but I suspect that's full from me filling it up last night, and no one's wave at next door. I don't think she noticed it was me. It's full with my parcels from last night. It's not been yet since last night, and it'll come along in the next hour or so and empty it. Oh, ploughing on. Oh, it's not doing bad, that learner, actually. Some of them, saying that, it's probably just scraping the sides of all the cars. You get some that like leave
speed limit 30 miles per hour
about 3 foot from everything, and they're totally across the road. And then you get the other ones that drive along, and you follow them and you think, you've missed the wing mirrors of your car and that car you're passing by about a fraction of a hair. I'm sure the instructor should be like going, you need to be a bit further across. But it's funny. I mean, it was always quite hard for me when I learned to drive, that kind of spatial awareness of the left-hand side of the car. Because, you know, you can, the right-hand side, the driver's side, this bit, it's easy to work out where that is because you're right next to it, but the other bits are way over there. And knowing how wide the car is takes quite a lot of learning. Right, he's moving, so when he's moved, I can get my backside of my car right up to where the little things are. So, that is it. I'm going to call it a day here, get rid of my parcels and go home, and that's it. Relaxation for 2 days. Yay. So, have a good weekend and next week, and I'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog. Okay, see ya.